Hey guys, it's Maestro here, and welcome back to another episode of Hypixel Alert. You guys are seeing me a lot more these days. I think in the last week, this is the third Hypixel Alert that I've made, so I hope you guys are enjoying them. The Hypixel network has been blowing up with content and stuff happening, and this week, once again, is no exception. So without further ado, I want you to grab your snacks, get comfortable, and we've got some great news for you this evening. Now, before we get into our first story, I want to really quickly note, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date on everything happening in the Hypixel network, then I would highly recommend subscribing to the channel with those notifications on. I'll be your host, Lego Maestro, making sure to keep you informed on everything going on in the Hypixel network. And without further ado, let's get into the news. Now, starting off the news this week is a pretty hilarious story, although it does also contain some really juicy news in it as well. Now, the OFN Guild, you guys might remember them. They were the guild that had a lot of members get banned for like boosting and cheating, and a lot of them got unbanned as well because Hypixel said he has to make sure that none of them are false banned. And well, 2 days after the ban wave hit their guild, they hired Johnny Sins to make a video for them, and here is what it is.
What's up? It's your favorite doctor, teacher, lawyer, plumber, astronaut, Johnny Sins here. Shout out to the offensive guild on Hypixel. You guys didn't deserve to get banned. You guys didn't boost, and Simon knows it. Free sword till it's backwards. Bald brothers gotta unite.
Now, I didn't cover this in the news because I didn't think it was relevant, and it was pretty funny, you know, there was nothing to it. But well, since then, ladies and gentlemen, Hypixel, Simon himself, has responded to this with a video from Chuck Norris.
This is a message for the offensive guild on Hypixel. We know you guys are breaking the rules and boosting. There is no need to get Johnny involved. Simon and I know the truth, and we don't like cheaters. More bans are coming. Have fun. Your friend, Chuck Norris.
That is great stuff. I mean, you guys can tell Simon, dude, he is a memer and a troller. And, you know, he is not happy with the OFN guild. You know, he knows they're boosting. And as you guys saw from the video, more bans are coming. So right now, a lot of them are unbanned. But that's not to say they may not get banned again or even possibly more members. Of course, we have no idea officially what this means, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now, you guys, if you've kept up with the Hypixel news on Skyblock and IRL trading and profile boosting over the last month, you guys will probably know by now, Simon is fed up with these people. He is tired of dealing with cheaters and boosters and all this stuff, and so he is taking some serious steps to make sure this stops happening. In fact, just 3 days ago, a lot of well-known Skyblock players, including a well-known YouTuber, got banned and stat wiped on Skyblock. Earlier that day, Simon was chatting in the admin lounge on the Hypixel Discord, saying catching some MVP++ IRL trading tonight, and soon after he posted, "Ban lots of players today, easy clap." And lastly, before the bans hit, Simon said this: "More bans coming from IRL traders, buyers, and sellers." And ladies and gentlemen, he was not messing around, because not long after this, a ton of people got banned. A very well-known guild on the Hypixel network known as First Place Frags, or FPF, had 2 of its members banned. And these are also the 2 players that are arguably the most famous out of this entire ban wipe situation. And ladies and gentlemen, these 2 members are none other than DrMommyIssues, a very well-known Skyblock player, and YouTuber Mynetrix. But guys, it wasn't just them. The owner of a famous Skyblock Splash Discord server said this: "Current list of people that I know are banned: Mynetrix, YepXD, Sprill, Liar, Medium X, Stories, Z-Banana, Bpan, Hated, Neji, Kroger, and all people who bought from him, Pray for Wise, Mariah, Girl the Princess, Dajiga, Pancake Snorlax, John Wick, Quoze, Color, Corn Z-Girl, DrMommyIssues, and Polytrix." And you guys, I did some research on this. I wanted to make sure that these people were banned or stat wiped. And I found out that a lot of these people are actually somewhat high levels, like anywhere from 100 levels to 300. So some pretty serious stuff. And on top of that, it looks like Sprill and YapXD may not have been banned. It looks like those two might be innocent, but I have no clue for sure. I just did the research and that's what I came up with. But other than that, for sure, these guys were all wiped. And just so you guys know, this means that all of their Skyblock profiles were deleted. So let's say they're in a co-op with like 3 of their friends. Well, sorry to their friends, but that entire co-op is now gone. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know this, but still, it's a pretty big deal. Now, in fact, we do have an interview with Mynetrix, the most famous person, arguably, from this whole ban wave to get into. But before we get into that interview, you guys, we've got to go over what Don Pereso said in the Hypixel Discord. And he said, if you're wondering why X or Z didn't get caught, it could be that more proof was needed, to be honest. If it's definitely a boost, it will happen eventually. Just seeing someone level quickly isn't much proof. Some people play a lot or just know how to play. Gotta be careful not to catch those. But as you guys can see from this post and others I have covered on the news, Hypixel genuinely does care about false bans. And in fact, I think when they're banning people, that is their #1 priority, to make sure they're not fake. At the very least, I think it is a high priority for the Hypixel network. And now you guys, for some really juicy news coming from Simon, he posted 2 things in the Hypixel Discord. And oh man. Firstly, he says, we're going to add a system that prevents more botting and macros soon. And so if this is implemented, this could be a huge downfall to the IRL trading that goes on in Skyblock. And lastly, Simon also said, we will ban more in the coming days, not going to give details. Now that was a few days ago, and since then I have seen a slow increase of people getting banned. But whether there's going to be another huge outbreak like this, and there's going to be a lot of people getting banned at one time, I have no clue, but of course, if there is, I will make sure to let you guys know. And now, without further ado, here is the long-awaited exclusive interview with arguably the most famous person to get banned from this entire wipe, Mynetrix. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are here for the interview with Mynetrix. So we've got a few questions here, nothing crazy. Number 1, a pretty basic question. How long is your ban?
3 months or 90 days.
That's not too bad. So it's not like a permanent ban. It's not like you're off Skyblock completely.
No.
You got wiped though, didn't you? Like,
yeah, they did wipe it, so everything got deleted, everything I had.
So you lost all your items and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. So the main question here, the one everybody is dying to know, do you think this is a false ban? Do you think that you were wrongly banned and wiped from the server?
I don't know. I know something I've done on my alt, like, got flagged by the system. I talked to an admin, he couldn't really tell me much. He said he checked it a while ago. I had gold minions down, which was for me upgrading the bank size to like buy stuff using the alt, which is what most people do.
Right.
But I don't know for sure what got me wiped. I know lots of people got wiped from like, it's either minor things like you have a few minions down to make extra money, or like super big things like people have like 20 alts at the same time, macro Cane or cobble generators.
Yes.
I'm just hoping that they keep. Sorry, you go.
No, I was gonna say obviously you're not doing anything like that with like, you know, macros.
Yeah. It was just I think it was what I was bidding on. Like I bid on like a piece of wood for like 12 mil. I think that like the guy, like I went to my like bids and like that was the one person that I bid on that was like also wiped, I think. So I don't know for sure.
What was his name? I could check right now.
I think it was Pixel Worker. I don't remember exactly.
Polytrix?
No, Pixel Worker, some random person.
Huh. So why did you bid 12 mil on the piece of wood?
That was for like a snowman pet, but he like gave it to my friend because I wasn't online.
Ah, so it flagged the system.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know for sure if it was that. It could have been like any of the other things.
Right.
But they said they don't want to like tell what the reasons are for like banning people.
I do believe that's one of the reasons that they flag things, or how they flag, is through auctions and whatnot, and they can see, oh, somebody bid 12 mil on a piece of wood, doesn't really make much sense, and it's not like, you know, it's someone bidding 12 mil on your thing, because obviously you're a YouTuber.
I'm just hoping they keep going and still like ban everyone, like, because like there's still lots of people to ban, and a lot of people who are macroing and like F11 casting, like hundreds of people that are doing that. I hope they just don't like give up and they stop trying. I hope they keep trying to look for more people and like fix up the game a lot.
Yes, in fact, actually, I covered it here on the news. Hypixel said they are currently working on ways to stop macroing and bots very, very soon. So yeah, I guess that's just a heat of warning to everyone watching this video is if you have an item that you want to pay a lot for, make sure that you have directly either traded it or bought it from the auction house. Because as you can see, it's not a guarantee that that's what happened to Mynetrix, but it is a possibility. And I mean, Hypixel specifically said he's going after IRL traders, so more than likely that's like a red flag. Like, I'll give you money on my alt and trade it, and then you bid on my auction, that type of thing. So what happened with you and your guild? Because I heard that you were owner and some stuff went down.
Yeah, so a few things have happened in the past with our guild, but I've been owner pretty much the whole time. First place frags.
Wow.
Recently now, since I am banned for 90 days, there's a new guild. I think Simple Origin made a guild called Lost in Space. Most of the same members went over there. I think they're adding new ones and stuff. And I think I have a Discord they can join that if you want to like apply and stuff like that.
I heard that you were like kicking people out of the guild or whatnot.
We kicked some members. Some of the YouTubers went and made like an influencers guild, or that was their guild name. And I don't know, just like the same like group of friends. Usually, we're all like still there, and there's like a couple groups of friends.
Okay, so no real drama went down in the guild. That's what you're saying.
So mostly like we're in Discord. Like the guild in game doesn't make a huge difference.
So last question: what are you gonna do now? You're wiped from Skyblock. The ban that's 3 months is not crazy, although it is the summer. But more importantly, you know, you're a YouTuber. Obviously, you have a schedule that you do, and on top of that, Skyblock, that's not a 3-month ban. That's a permanent wipe. And how long did you say you played Skyblock for?
I've been playing since it came out, like 2 weeks in is when I started.
Dude.
So for like a year.
Sorry to hear that.
I think I have like 2,000 hours played.
Whoa.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for sure. I think I should keep trying to like grow on YouTube. I should start streaming more again. And I think I don't know. I have to double check with another admin, but one said I should be okay getting a new account and restarting. But I have to double check with another person. And if so, I think try to get on the dungeons testing this Wednesday.
So the admin is saying you can get on a new account like while you're banned?
He said I might be able to, but he said to check with another staff member to make sure.
That's odd.
Because he's not in charge of the bans.
Why would he let you get on another account? Because that's like ban
I'm
evading.
trying to read the DMs.
Yeah, because that's like a form of ban evading. I don't see how they would allow that.
He said, we have some systems to prevent alt cheating, but as far as I know, it's larger scale, so restarting on a new account should be fine, but probably ask staff to make sure.
Huh. Interesting.
And if not, I guess I'll be playing Valorant and being bad at that game.
Yeah, do you think you'll stream that and do YouTube on Valorant or some other game?
Yeah, I might think so.
Nice.
It's cool to just chill and stream and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Well, dude, sorry to hear about your ban. Appreciate your time.
Thanks. Have a good day, guys.
And so you guys, relating to Mynetrix's ban and IRL trading, we do have a tweet from Simon, because on the day that this huge ban wave happened, I tweeted out, well-known Skyblock players just got banned. Episode and interview coming out on Tuesday. And to this, Simon responded, selling and buying IRL is now easy to detect. Fish in a barrel. More bans coming. So guys, once again, if you are going to trade something for a lot of coins, make sure that the trade is through the trade system or through the auction house, because if you bid a lot of money on some small item, it could potentially trigger something. And you guys saw his tweet, Simon. He's been pretty savage these days, and in fact, we have some exclusive footage right here on Hypixel Alert of Simon and the admin team right before the ban wave hits.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
I'm telling you, Hypixel is fed up with these cheaters and IRL traders. If you are doing this, you should definitely stop. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the news this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date on everything happening in the Hypixel network, then make sure you subscribe with those notifications on. Of course, I'll be your host, Lego Maestro, making sure to keep you informed on everything going on in the Hypixel network. And if that isn't good enough, at 100,000 subscribers, I am releasing a real-life music video with none other than the Skyblock legend himself. Time to you. Guys, have a blessed day, and with this, Hypixel Alert, now over 83.2 thousand subscribers. And I will see you next time.